I'm in Warsaw. It's Monday, November 18th, and this is the beginning of the second week of the 19th Conference of the Parties, the Framework Convention on Climate Change. As you know, I'll be participating for what's called the high-level segment, which begins tomorrow. So, Minister of Environment Leona Aglukkaq leads the Canadian delegation. I'm not on the Canadian delegation. I remain absolutely outraged that Stephen Harper has taken the decision, unprecedented among Canadian Prime Ministers over decades, that the Canadian government delegation represents the Conservative Party of Canada and not Canada as a whole. So typically, over decades, opposition members of Parliament would be included on the delegation. So I initially got here and was accredited through the Global Greens organization as a non-government observer. I'm very honored to have been asked by a country that needs additional help on its delegation to work with them. So I am now officially wearing this badge, which the pink color means that I'm representing and I'm part of a government delegation. I should be on the Canadian government delegation. As you can see, if you can read closely, I'm on the delegation of the government of Afghanistan. The Afghanistan delegation is small. They're facing overwhelming challenges, as one can well imagine, as a post-conflict country within the group called Least Developed Countries, the LDCs that gather here at UN meetings, facing both the challenges of and the ongoing security threats to Afghanistan at the same time as the implications of climate change, the impacts on their agriculture. Ironically, one of those plants that can do well in an increasingly dry climate change world in Afghanistan is the opium trade. Poppies do well, and the country is facing a real challenge to figure out how to adapt to the threats of increased drought, desertification, threats to agriculture, and how to promote crops other than poppies. The other badge I'm wearing, I should mention, is this red fabric circle. Delegates here who are fasting in solidarity with the head of the Philippine delegation, who on the opening day announced that he would fast throughout this negotiation and call for greater action on climate change here at the negotiations, are signifying solidarity and fasting by wearing this fabric circle. So those are my two new pieces of identification: a member of the delegation of the government of Afghanistan, fasting in solidarity with the Philippines. I'll keep you posted. So far this morning, the main event was the sharing early at the opening of the plenary session of the work that occurred over the weekend. There is a call for greater urgency and for an additional large an additional negotiating session to take place in 2014 to ensure that there is a negotiated text in time for the 2015 meetings that are planned for Paris. I'll touch base with you again soon.